Tonight, WMON features a special report on the notorious Bryson case, which involved two of Monticello's leading citizens. They are our special guests this evening and have agreed to share with us some of the details of this extraordinary case. I'd like to introduce them to you right now. Monticello's district attorney, Mike Carr, and his wife, Nancy Carr. Nancy, you were the primary victim of this Bryson case. You were held without your consent for many weeks at the Rexford Clinic under extremely unpleasant conditions. First of all, you were held incommunicado.
That's right. I wasn't allowed contact with the outside world at all.
What was the nature of your treatment there by the hospital staff?
I was kept in a locked room. It had no windows, so I really couldn't tell if it were day or night. And I was confined to bed with restraints. I was heavily drugged for days at a time.
Actually, the treatment my wife suffered was almost inhuman.
Well,
Yes. No, I wasn't expecting anyone. Who? Oh, yes. Send her up. That's strange. What is Valerie Bryson doing here?
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so that you feel really clean. And by Mountain Grown Folgers, Mountain Grown coffee, the richest kind.
What'd you use in the automatic drip coffee maker?
Folgers flaked coffee.
Delicious.
What'd you use in the automatic coffee maker?
Folgers Flake Coffee.
Great.
Mrs. Olson, what did you use in the...
Oh, Folgers Flake Coffee.
Nothing's better in these coffee makers.
Why is that?
Folgers is mountain grown, the richest kind of coffee.
And it's flaked?
Flaked to release more rich flavor. You use less. If you normally use 5 measures, you'll only need 4 of Folgers Flake coffee.
Delicious.
Folgers is a coffee recommended by Sunbeam for its automatic coffee makers. Mountain Grown Folgers, that's how good coffee makers make great coffee.
Can Zest make you give up your soap?
When you discover the cleaner feeling of Zest, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Zest's bigger bubbles of deodorant lather rinse cleaner, so I feel cleaner.
When you discover the cleaner feeling of Zest, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Zest rinses cleaner than any soap.
Look, dip one lens in soap and water, one in Zest and water. Rinse. Soap leaves a sticky film on the lens and your skin. Zest rinses cleaner.
So I feel cleaner.
When you discover the cleaner feeling of Zest, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Go back to soap? No.
Discover the cleaner feeling of Zest.
Hello.
Hi, April. I hope I'm not imposing.
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, it's kind of ironic. I was just thinking about you.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I was watching MON News, Nicole Drake interviewing Mike and Nancy Carr.
Oh, I'd like to watch it, if I may.
Are you sure about that? I think it might be a little too personal or painful for you. I'm sorry that your visit came at such an inopportune time.
No, April, I think I should know what's going on in my father's case. I can't hide in the closet forever. If you're game, I would like to stay and watch it with you.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
Oh, yes. Detective Stoner deserves a great deal of credit because he was the one who apprehended Gideon as he was about to re-enter the clinic. That was the circumstance, of course, that allowed me to assume Gideon's identity, to enter the hospital disguised in bandages, and to discover the exact location where my wife was being held.
Now, the people who held you prisoner and who harbored Ira Gideon are now in custody. Mr. Carr, as Monticello's district attorney, can you tell us anything about what's going to happen now?
Well, Ira Gideon has been remanded to a maximum security prison to await trial on the charge of embezzlement. But additional charges of kidnapping, unlawful flight to avoid prosecution, and attempted murder will be brought against him.
And the others?
They'll be charged with kidnapping, attempted murder, and harboring a fugitive from justice.
Well, do you see any obstacles towards these convictions?
At present, Dr. Bryson's wife and the orderly, Matthew Sharkey, are providing information to the police about the conspiracy. I should add that there are no plans to offer immunity to these suspects in exchange for this information.
What about the fourth member of this group?
Well, as you know, Dr. Bryson is also in custody, but he is not cooperating with the police. He has remained silent, which, of course, is his right.
Well, what can he hope to gain by remaining silent?
I would say that his silence has nothing to do with legal strategy. From what I understand, he has refused to cooperate in his defense. He's refused legal counsel, and he's even refused to see any members of his family.
Well, now that this harrowing experience is over, what are your plans for the immediate future?
Well, I'm going to return to my normal lifestyle, enjoy my family and friends, and go back to my work as a journalist.
Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to say welcome home and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that concludes tonight's special report. I'll be back at 11 with a wrap-up of today's events, and I hope you'll join me then. Until then, this is Nicole Drake wishing you a very pleasant evening.
Oh, what do you think? She hasn't lost her touch, has she?
What?
I say Nicole has not lost her touch, has she?
No, she hasn't.
Jody, what's the matter with you? Been walking around under a cloud ever since you came through that door. Now something is wrong. What is it?
Well, I've had better days.
Did you have a rough time at the studio again?
Yeah, you could say.
Jody, I hadn't heard you say you've had a good day at that studio for months now.
Because I can't remember when I did.
Well, then why are you putting yourself through all of this?
I can't quit now, Miles.
You can if you want. All right. Just tell me what happened today. Was it Gavin?
Isn't it always? We had another battle at rehearsal today. He made me do a routine that was so simple and so childish it would have been perfect for a kindergarten class. It was insulting, and I think he did it just to show me how much I didn't know.
You refused to do the routine?
Yes, I did.
And he got angry with you because you refused to do it? Boy, I tell you, the walls down there must be resounding with temperament these days.
Well, it's his, not mine. Anyway, he threw up his arms and he said, "Okay, little girl," and I hate it when he calls me that. "That's enough for you. You're going to do bar exercises for the rest of the afternoon." And that's what he made me do. And then, the worst part was, when he left, he didn't even say goodbye. He just slammed the door and walked out of the studio.
What do you care if he says goodbye? I mean, his rudeness is his problem, isn't it?
I don't care. I mean, why should I care? I don't care about his rudeness.
All right. That's Kelly. Are you going to cheer up, huh? You don't want to have him see you in such a bad mood, do you?
The truth is, I wish I wasn't seeing Kelly tonight because I'm not going to be very good company.
Hi, Kelly. Come on in.
Miles, how you doing? Hi, Jody. How's the Whitney Company's favorite ballerina?
Oh, boy. You really know the wrong thing to say at the right time. Did I say that backwards? I said that backwards.
Lifing's tougher, all right. The pressure is everywhere. Traffic, gas prices, rushing all around. Sometimes I can get a terrible headache.
Life got tougher, and we got stronger. This is Extra Strength Excedrin. Unsurpassed strength with the two most powerful pain relievers you can buy. And a third ingredient that may make them work even harder on your headache.
When the family chauffeur gets a headache, I fight back with Excedrin.
Extra Strength Excedrin. Capsules or tablets. Life got tougher, and we got stronger.
Those streaks are gonna clear up. Put on a wind shine.
Wipe off the dirt and cheer up.
put on a Windex shine.
Spray sunshine all over the place.
And put on a Windex shine.
Windex with ammonia D makes all your shiny surfaces sparkle like glass.
Spray sunshine.
It makes you feel fine when you put on a Windex shine.
Well, you two have anything specific planned for this evening?
Anything's fine with me. I thought maybe Jody would have a preference.
Oh. Well, have any suggestions?
No, I don't care what I do tonight.
See, this is just an idea. I'm just going to toss this out, but maybe you could take Jody to a movie, preferably something bright and cheerful, because I have the feeling she could use a laugh or two this evening.
Yeah, I thought about a movie, too. There's a new comedy playing down at the Soundview. Sounds like it'd be a lot of fun, you know. In fact, we got more than 45 minutes to make the next show.
Sure, sounds great.
Ah, it's wonderful enthusiasm.
Kelly, I'm sorry. I really am. It sounds fine.
Well, speaking of enthusiasm and bright, cheery things, I have a couple of medical journals to plow through, so good night, you two. And you try to have a good time, please. I want to see you enter laughing the next time you come through that door, all right? Good night. Good night.
Thanks, Miles. Good night.
Well, we're in no rush, are we?
No. No, we got plenty of time.
How you doing, Muffin? Huh? Huh? Here, sit up here.
I'm going to teach him to speak.
Ready? Speak? 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 Oh.
No, seriously, have you read any good books lately?
Who has time to read?
Mm-hmm. Well, have you received your invitation to Sky Whitney's wedding?
Yep.
Are you going?
Yep, I'm afraid so. After all, he is my boss.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about going either, but since we both have to, I'd be glad to be your escort if you like.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to tell me what's bothering you tonight?
Oh, the usual shouting match with Gavin. We had another fight today. Kelly, I'm sorry. I just can't seem to shake this bad mood.
Oh, I get it. Well, look, I'll tell you what we'll do. I happen to be in a very good mood tonight, so let me play peacemaker.
I don't...
No, we don't have to go to a movie. Let me take you down to the dance studio. We'll see Gavin and see if we can mend the broken fence. Now, how about that?
Kelly, I don't know. I'm afraid if Gavin and I got together right now, you might end up as a referee instead of a peacemaker.
So I'll take my chances. Come on.
Boy, gotta tell you, you really are boring this evening.
Well, I hope it doesn't upset you if I tell you you're not exactly scintillating yourself. Is it because of Star?
Is it because of Jody?
Okay, let's make a pact. Let's not talk about women.
You're on. Let's change the subject. How about, let's see, the wedding. You going to the wedding?
What wedding?
What wedding? I mean, how many wedding invitations have you received recently? There is only one wedding going on in Monticello, and that's Skylar Whitney and Raven Swift.
I told you before, yes, I am going.
Yeah.
I have to. It's politic.
Well, actually, I had changed my mind, but I made the mistake of leaving the invitation where Star would find it. Now she can't wait. She tells me she'd rather give me up than give up going to the wedding, so we'll be there.
Well, at least I'll have a friend.
Seems like the whole town's going, with one notable exception.
Who?
Derek Mallory.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah. The thing I find strange is that Damian Tyler was even invited.
Why do you find that strange?
Well, he's got no connection with a happy couple. I mean, he's virtually a stranger.
Who knows why Sky invited him? But I'll bet you that Damien is expecting to see Martine there.
Yeah, Martine and someone else.
Oh, my, you're very mystical today.
Well, I would share my information with you, but you always spill the beans.
Oh, now you're boring.
Okay, then you pick a subject. Come on, something interesting, something that we both know a whole lot about.
I got it.
What?
Let's exchange cake recipes.
climb Moose Mountain.
On your elbows? Think that's easy? Well, washing that sweatshirt won't be. It needs a good old-fashioned cleaning. No problem. Come on. You do something old-fashioned. I get an old-fashioned clean plus softness with Bold 3. An old-fashioned clean from a detergent with a newfangled fabric softener? Absolutely. Bold 3 will clean this and get it soft. If I see it and feel it, I'll climb Moose Mountain. Everything looks like you stayed at home. That's an old-fashioned clean. Now, feel it. Oh, snuggly soft. No static cling here. I see it and feel it. So, start climbing.
Bold 3 for an old-fashioned clean plus a newfangled fabric softener.
Tickle their noses with something different.
Tickle their noses with blueberries.
Duncan Hines blueberry muffins are their blueberriest ever. Duncan Hines blueberry muffins.
They taste just as great as they smell.
Great taste.
Great dinner, Herb. I love the fish.
It was steak, and the greasy mess it left. Ugh.
Use the Dawn, Herb. Dawn will handle that grease.
Dawn, huh?
Here's why. Half a cup of grease added to dishwater. Dawn breaks up grease, surrounds it, takes grease out of your way, helps keep it from settling back on your dishes.
Everything came out great. Dishes, pots, pans, even my hands don't feel greasy. With Dawn, I'll do dinner anytime.
Give me a break.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Well, you certainly looked deep in thought.
Does it surprise you? I was thinking about my father.
I guessed as much.
It must be awful for him right now. Sitting in that place all alone, wondering what's going to happen to him.
Well, doesn't he realize how awful it must be for you, his refusing to see you, and you're wondering why?
He has to have reasons. It's just so hard to understand. Why?
Maybe it is all very simple. Maybe he is just too ashamed.
It's got to be more than that. I know he loves me. And he knows I love him.
Valerie, do you also know why Draper went to Europe?
I read about it in the papers. He's gone to Switzerland to investigate my father's past activities.
Yes.
I hope you realize that if I could help, if I could shed any light at all on his past, I would. Only because I think it would help him.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
April, I feel so stupid. I knew nothing of illicit operations. As I look back now, I realize how protective my father was with me. When he had the clinic in Lucerne, I only saw him on summer vacations. And the rest of the year I was at school. I never heard or saw anything that would make me suspect any wrongdoing.
Why don't we forget all about that? And why don't you tell me what it was like to live in Lucerne?
Awesome. Beautiful. Magnificent and... oh, and the memories.
Oh, no, you don't. Don't stop there. It just sounds like it's getting good. I mean, if you were 16, I think you were blushing.
Oh, I just have such wonderful memories of Lucerne. I fell in love there. Can you imagine falling in love with someone you've never seen?
No. Therefore, it needs explanation.
Well, his name was Jim Diedrichson. He was a young lieutenant, a Vietnam veteran. He'd been badly wounded and his face horribly disfigured. So he was sent to the clinic for plastic surgery. His face required a complete reconstruction, which means lengthy surgery. So he was at the clinic for months. I met him on my summer vacation. Oh, I remember that first day. We spoke
on the lawn about books. And after that, we were together every day. We'd take long walks, and we had wonderful conversations. He was witty and articulate and charming, and I was 18, and it was so romantic. I decided right then and there that this was love. And the mystery of it all, I guess that just made it more appealing. But I never did see his face. He was always bandaged.
You're kidding. Wow, that sounds like it's out of, I don't know, some kind of gothic novel.
It does, doesn't it?
Well, what happened after the summer?
Well, I had to go back to school, and very reluctantly, I might add. And he promised he would write to me. I wrote to him, but I never heard from him after that. So nothing happened. Nothing at all.
It's a rotten ending.
Yeah, that's what I thought. For a long time. So, now I just think of him sometimes. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what he looks like. If he thinks about me.
Wait a second, your father should know what he looks like before and after the surgery.
Oh, yes. Plastic surgeons always keep photographs for their records. He would never show them to me, though. I think he knew I had a crush on his patient.
Lieutenant
Jim
Diedrichson. Really would make a good novel. Or movie, how's that? Oh, well. That is all in the past. What about the present? Let's see, have you met anyone in Monticello yet? Anyone unbandaged?
Yes.
Yes? Who?
Just yes.
Then she'd add 2 cups of flour, some sugar, and cut in the shortening. How about that?
Lard?
Lard? That wasn't very funny. Well, you two are arriving just in time because I am leaving.
Don't go, Calvin.
Judy calls. Gotta get ready for work. Hello?
Hi.
Well, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. You're invading my privacy.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on, Gavin. You don't have to be that antagonistic. Now, Jody and I were just on our way to a movie, and we thought we'd stop by and invite you to come with us. So how about it?
Oh, I get it. You're the friendly neighborhood peacemaker, is that it?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm not in the mood to begin peace talks yet.
Maybe you're not in the mood for courtesy either, but then again, you never are.
Jody, just wait a minute, will you? Now, come on, Gavin, be a sport, huh? Look, I'm laying my friendship on the line with both of you. If you two don't stop arguing, it's going to hurt all 3 of us. Now, tomorrow, just start free and clear, no animosities, okay?
Sure. Why not? So long as Jody agrees to do that dance routine we worked on today.
Oh, you want so little, don't you? All you want is to have everything your own way.
Pillsbury Frosting Supreme. So smooth and creamy, you can spread it with a paper knife.
We Americans are so eager to lose weight, we're becoming a nation of meal skippers. In fact, 37% of us who are watching our weight are skipping meals. But that's not smart. Nutrition's too important. That's why there's Figurines. 2 Figurines bars provide the protein, vitamins, and minerals your body needs, so you can skip that fattening meal without skipping nutrition.
Delicious.
When you skip that fattening meal, don't skip nutrition. Skip with Figurines.
Edith's honesty infuriates Archie when he learns that she left a note on a car that she dented tonight at 7:30 on All in the Family. Then at 8, Doris Day and James Garner star in the hysterical comedy about a housewife who would rather be on TV, The Thrill of It All.
It has has nothing to do with having it my way, Jody. In case you've forgotten, or you didn't know, the simplest dance routines are often the most demanding. It's called technique.
Simple, okay. But childish and elementary is something else.
Can't you just give her a break, Gavin? A break? A break? That's all she had since she started. I created something simple, elementary as she calls it, because it's just the right size to fit her talent. You're not too good at the peacemaking business, are you?
No, I guess it's not my line. But I think I would have had a little more luck if you had just cooperated a little bit with me. Why didn't you tell her all those rotten things?
The truth hurts sometimes. And sometimes it's an injustice not to tell the truth. Now, why don't you go after her? She's crying. Go after her.
No. Let me tell you the truth. It isn't me who should be going after her right now. No. I'm not the one that she wants out there to comfort her right now. It's you.
When you're working up a healthy thirst, think chilling, crisp and light. When you've got it hot and need it cold, think thrilling, brisk and bright. When you're counting every calorie, think Fresca, fresh and citrusy. Clean, clear, light and sugar-free. Think fresh, think Fresca. Think fresh, think Fresca. Think fresh, think Fresca. Fresh as it can be.
I'm a meat packer, and I used to add meat scraps to my dog Fred's dinner until I found Alpo beef-flavored dinner. It's got so much meat protein, there's no need to add meat. In fact, there's as much meat protein in this bag as there is in this 10-pound roast. That's right. My meat-loving buddy loves Alpo beef-flavored dinner, don't you, Fred? Alpo beef-flavored dinner. So much meat protein, there's no need to add meat.
Captain Cousteau and his crew filmed the vanishing breed of Corsican divers who search for the beautiful and valuable red coral used in jewelry and sculpture on the undersea world of Jacques Cousteau tomorrow night at 8. Stay tuned now for Three's Company.
In Philadelphia.
Primetime invites you to picture yourself relaxing with a big Quasar color console with remote control, enjoying the convenience of a portable TV or a new Whirlpool appliance. Then make your dreams come true the easy way with Primetime Rentals. No credit problems, no extended obligations at Primetime.
Call today, 533-0800. That's 533-0800.
Primetime, for family time fun.
Let Star Tours entertain you in comfort and style. Let us entertain you every fun-filled mile.
I took a Star Tour, I made new friends, and I had a ball.
We took a Star Tour, saved money, and they took care of everything.
I love the Star Tours. If they went to the moon, I'd sign up tomorrow.